What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. This stream, this little message brought to you, I was gonna say brought to you by the playback crew, but it's brought to you for the playback crew. The title, Final Prep for Necropolis plus Incursions. I don't know that I need to do a whole lot more for Necropolis, so I don't know exactly what that final prep entails. It's kind of just, yeah, if anyone could think of anything, and then grabbing, you know, a couple of revives, of course. And then the thing is, the incursions, the bonus stuff is going away real soon. And I don't know about you guys, but like, I actually want this bonus stuff. All these crystals and everything. They seem pretty damn good. So yeah, that's kind of the name of the game for today. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Put the right relics on your Necropolis, champs. That's a good call. Yeah, that's pretty important to do. Maybe I can... I don't know. Does it matter if I rank them up at all? Okay, hold on. Before we even do that, though, we got to take care of a little something else real quick. What's up? J-Mac, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it. Just saying winning, that's it. Oh, man, thank you, dude. Thank you very much for the book. Good evening, Brian. Yo, Sib, what's up, buddy? There was a kidnapping down the street. Okay. When you're talking about a kidnapping, I know damn well there wasn't no kidnapping. I mean, maybe there was. I shouldn't. Okay, let's read the rest of it. There was a kidnapping down the street from me yesterday. It's okay, though. He woke up. Okay. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now before it gets any worse. Actually, no, I'm not going to end the stream because there's no way it could possibly get worse. That was already so bad. Boo, dude. Take a freaking lap. Come on, man. Sim, why? Steatic with the 5 as well. Steatic, thank you, dude. Saying you need to do all the incursions, side quests, etc. Then Necropolis. Don't overthink it. Just go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Side quests? I got plenty of time on the side quests. What? That'd be so funny. I was like so confident I had a lot of time. And then as it was loading in, I was like, wait a minute. What if there's not? No, there's 18 days in this. I'm good on that part. But yeah, the incursion stuff. Unless by side quest, maybe you're talking about the, maybe you're talking about this little thing here, because I'm definitely doing this. Yeah. Maybe this is what you're talking about. But yeah, Steatic, thank you very much for the 5. I ain't gonna be overthinking it too much. But it is good to think. So, yeah, we will be doing stuff. Alright. Arena. Let's throw in these 7 stars. Let's get it. Already taking my lap? Okay, good. Take 2. Take 3 laps. We know you are gonna come back with some terrible jokes either way, so you know. Okay, Blackbeard with the 5 as well, saying, can you give me some advice on how to beat Gwen Master? This is gonna sound like a cop-out answer, but watch a video. Straight up. Like, the thing is about Gwen Master, and any of these more complicated fights, is that there's no possible way for me to give you better advice than a video that is breaking down each part of the fight with visual references. It's just not possible. There's lots of things that giving advice, actually on streams, is legit better than what videos can do, because videos, you know, they're out there and that's it. Like, there's that info can end up becoming dated because of, you know, better champions being released, or sometimes in videos, you know, people just don't have an understanding fully of something until later on. But, you know, got to get out a video whenever possible and stuff like that. So there's a lot of reasons why streams could actually provide better answers. Plus just everyone else chiming in rather than having one opinion. When it comes to a fight like that, I don't think it's really possible. I also don't remember the fight particularly well. I can't even remember who I used. Did I use Hyperion? Oh, wait, no, wait. Gwen Master, sorry. I was thinking about Gwen Period, because that was a fight too. Gwen Master, I used Stealth Spidey. Oh, God. No wonder I tried to block it out of my memory. Yeah, I hate to say it, but this is going to be a situation where I have to say, just go check it out. Check out a dedicated video on the subject in this case. I wish you the best of luck in defeating that beast. It was a pretty difficult fight. The one thing that I can suggest that I don't remember if it's in videos on the champ or not. It might be, it might not be. But like you don't need to complete all the phases. Because like it rotates around between the different phases, and if you never make it through all the phases, that's okay. Actually, the first phase I always remember being kind of the most important, because that's the one where you have reverse controls on specials or something, I think, right? See, my memory. It's that fight was a long time ago. What was the date that content was released even? Because I think we're talking about like it's not 3 years old already, right? Please tell me it's not 3 years old already, right? Please tell me it's only like 2 or something. Oh God. But yeah, you said you're trying to get Paragon before July 4th. That's a great goal to have. Yeah, it's a great goal to have. You got some time. So I have full faith that you'll be able to do it. Check out them videos, and then, as per usual, just go in, prepared as much as possible, resource-wise. Stack up them revives. All that good stuff. Grab yourself some boosts. Maybe it's worth getting the what's it called? The monthly event quest package that I just got yesterday. That way you got some refills, some boosts, and then a whole assortment of other goods to help you through it. Good luck, dude. Sam with the 2 saying, "Yo, BG, here's first super chat as an Alliance mate." Oh, well, dude, welcome to the Alliance. Thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it, man. Speaking of Alliance, here's something that I really should do. Alliance War and Alliance Quest. I should hop in there. And yet I don't. Let's go and grab Revive out of the Apothecary. I'm going to try to remember to do that, but I feel like doing this first, and then the Incursions, and yeah. Someone remind me after an Incursion run, maybe, or something like that. But yeah, Sam, dude, thank you very much for the 2. What's up, Bart Gary? Yo, EZ, thank you for the gifted. Giving it to Ace. Saying, today my friend and I were talking about vampires, and they asked me who my favorite was. Of course, they said the Muppet from Sesame Street. Yeah, of course. Count, dude, I was about to say Count Chocula, but Count, but anyway. They said he doesn't count, but he does. This was all just a setup for a terrible joke? Who put you up to this? Huh? Was it Sim? Sim? I was looking up his name because I was like, it's not, it can't be Count Dracula. It's Count Von Count. Is that really the Muppet's name? Count Von Count? Did I have it wrong? Did Google have it wrong? Did I type something wrong into Google? There's no way. There's no way. Oh man. I never watched the Muppets. I'm sorry. I know I actually think the Muppets were pretty cool. I didn't get into them, but I saw like some videos of oh man, what's his name, dude? Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name, dude? The genie from Aladdin. Oh my god, dude, my brain is fried. I barely got any sleep last night. Anyway, man, I saw some pretty cool videos, like a few different videos about the Muppets. I saw how they like recorded, how they like filmed from inside the Big Bird suit. That was crazy. Like the actual puppeteers and stuff, man. They did some good work. Robin Williams. Oh my god, yes. This is what happens when you don't sleep, boys and girls. Yeah, Robin Williams, of course. There's like a pretty funny clip of like Robin Williams, like a blooper from working. Oh, dude, I'm thinking. Hold on a second. Did I also just confuse Muppets and Sesame Street? Are those two different things? Or are they the same things? I didn't watch either one. I think I'm confusing them. Anyway. It's not Carson. Well, hold on. First off, easy. Take your lap. It's not Carson. Thank you for the 76 months saying, hey, BG. I was off this week and had some time to play the 1998 PS1 classic Legend of Legaia? Is it Legend of Legaia? I thought it was Legend of Gaia. Is it not? Is that two different games? It could be fun to go back for some nostalgia. Interesting. It's not Carson. I want to look that up. I never played that game either. I'll look that up. Give me 1 sec on that. Luke, thank you for the buck as well. Say, do you feel more personally attached to your lower star versions of champs because of what they got you through? For example, my 5-star Killmonger did so much for me that the 7-star could never replace. At some points I felt that way, Luke. Not so much these days, though. These days, you know what it is? I think part of it is that without them being ascended, they're like no longer capped out. And it's the silliest thing because of course they're not actually weaker champions. It's just like that their, you know, limits were expanded. But because I'm not like, they haven't like hit those limits. I don't know. It almost feels like they're different, weaker versions of their past selves. So I feel like I did have more of an attachment at times to some of the older champs, yeah, but not so much anymore. These days, dude, I just want some 7-stars. I want some beefy 7-stars. That's it. It was still Jim Henson puppets. Oh, so it's the same guy. Jim Henson but Muppets and Sesame are different. Okay. Gotcha. All right, so it wasn't too egregious of a mistake there, at least. I never watched either one though. Hey Brian, new to your stream, the Jiggly99. Welcome. Okay, hold on up. Let me see here though. The Legend of Legaia. Let me see something. Is that actually the game? Oh my god, this is actually the game. Is there also a Legend of Gaia? Hold on. There is. Oh no, this is Illusion of Gaia. It was a Super Nintendo game. This is what I'm thinking of right here. Legend of Legaia. Let me pull up some screenshots real quick. Let's see what kind of game we're looking at here. This one, I probably heard of this one too. There were so many of like the Legends of during like a certain time period. Like there was Secret of Mana, of course, but then they made Legend of Mana. Okay. Might not pull up the individual pictures, but interesting. So you had like different attacks based on what you hit on the D-pad there. I could dig some of these types of graphics right here. This is pretty cool. It's got that old school like I mean, yeah, it's PlayStation, right? So The way that they built the arms, this is very, you know, Final Fantasy VII style as well. It's pretty great. Man, I'm a sucker for a cool looking map, and this delivers. This seems like a pretty cool map to traverse. Pretty cool. Oh man, is this a remake, or is this just like a cutscene or something like that? Because that looks significantly better. That's cool though. It's not Carson. Sounds like a fun time, dude. Yeah, man, it's super fun going back to relive some of the old games. It has a unique system of entering in combos with the D-pad instead of just pushing attack. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Let's see if we have another revive here. And we do not. Dude, I swear. I don't think they nerfed it or anything. Maybe I was just getting lucky initially. But I used to see a lot more revives there. I thought the percentage was like 5%, but the more I do Apothecary, I don't think it's 5%. Because if it was 5% for a revive to spawn there, then essentially, like, every time I do that quest, there's 3 tries at that 5%. So, I don't know. Feels like I would see it a little bit more. Alright, Grand Admiral Nameshi with the 31 months saying, thanks, Sim, for opening the joke door. No, dude, come on. Didn't I just tell you I didn't sleep last night? Man, you're gonna come in here with all these jokes and make me wish I was still sleeping. Did you hear about the matching cows? No. No one heard about any damn matching cows. It was an utter coincidence? You put 2 in there. It's not cool, man. Keep up the balding business. Thank you. Thank you for at least acknowledging that it is a legitimate business. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? But take a freaking lap still. Adam with the pound saying, BG, what's the timeline for hitting Valiant and the Karina's challenges? Karina's challenge for Spideys. Who said I'm taking the Spideys? No, I probably am going to take the Spideys. Okay, so essentially Winter of Woe here, it ends in 4 days. This week ends in 4 days. I'm rounding down because I don't want to consider the extra 15 hours. Like I essentially I want to hit Valiant before this goes away. So in the next 4 days. And in order to do that, I have to do 2 paths of Necropolis. Light work, you know what I mean? A little bit at least. Anyway, it would be light work if there wasn't so much else to do still too, which includes the incursions, and I have a bunch of videos that I really want to work on rather than prepping, which luckily the prep is mostly done though, just because I picked up some of those bundles from yesterday, if you happen to catch yesterday's stream. So I've got a good amount of stuff in the overflow. About to sneeze. Hold on. Ooh, man, that was a big sneeze. Okay. So I've got some stuff in the overflow here. And from those offers. And that should be 99% of the prep. The rest of the prep is like, you know, scouting the path. Relics on the champs, the right relics, making sure I know exactly what team I'm bringing. There's like technically I'm a little on the fence. Level up is tomorrow by the law of and I'm a little on the fence, but there's also a chance that I go ahead and take my newest 7-star here to rank 2. As a bit of final prep. I have to see, like, if I'm actually going to be bringing him, because I thought for sure I was going to be bringing him, but then when I talked to MSD, and MSD was like, you know, it's not a bad idea to bring Torch, it's not a bad idea to bring Wiccan, and yeah, I don't know if I'll be bringing Odin here. Him being a 7-star increases the likelihood by quite a bit, because then he could be, you know, not just a synergy champion, Synergy being like the pre-fights. He can not just be a support style champ. He can, you know, actually fight. And that might be cool with all the team revives that I have. That's definitely a consideration. But we'll see. So, yeah. And then as far as the Spidey challenges go, I don't have a strict timeline for that. It's kind of... or I shouldn't even call them Spidey challenges, but that's kind of what you call them as. The Karina's, the content creator Karina's challenges, I don't have a strict timeline for it. It's something that I'm just working towards, and whenever I'm able to, you know, kind of do them, then I will. But it is something I'm actively working towards. All right, Steatic with the 5 saying, speaking of beefy, totally jazzed for the new champs this next month. I want them both going hard for SERP, or as Jack says, Snurp. Oh, dude. Okay, is anything really cool announced in the live stream today? I was not here for it. What happened? I'm guessing they showed off both of the new champs a little bit. Maybe a little sneak peek of the deep dives or something like that. Also, PG, why did you buy those bundles? What was in them that wasn't in the daily crystals you have a ton of? Daily crystals, man. I just want to hold on to them. It's just fun holding on to them, man. And I could have completed Necropolis ages ago if I popped the daily crystals. Yeah, totally. There's no benefit to them other than it's just something fun to do. Sometimes you do things in games that's just purely for fun, and it doesn't have to make sense in terms of you know, helping progression wise. So yeah, the bundles weren't even that many units. 25. I mean, like 2,500. I mean, it's nothing that you could just be like, oh yeah, I'll pick this up every time. Like 2,500 to finish up Necropolis, it's not that big a deal. Marksy with the 10 saying ABG sent tweet. Okay. Let's see. What do you got here? Ooh. ABG first time buying the Valiant daily deal and got Kindred as a 7-star immediately to rank 2. Damn, dude. I hate this guy, and I hate you just a little bit for getting him and getting him to rank 2 so fast. Damn it, dude. I hate fighting Kindred. I gotta figure it out, because I don't know. Maybe he's not that bad. I've heard from some people that at the, you know, the top level, he's not that big a deal and everything. But every time I fight this guy, I come out of the fight with like 30% health missing, even if I didn't get hit. So obviously I'm doing something wrong. But this bug bastard right here. Congrats though, dude. Congrats, man. If I got him, I would probably be considering ranking him up too. Congrats, man. Dude, thank you for the 10. Okay, let me see something here though. Was there anything else that I really wanted to do? I mean, let me do this. Let me get a... Actually, let's think about this, man. Hold on a sec. Let's get a mock Necropolis team going here. So, what I plan on doing first is the Jubilee path. Why? Because it has a 7-star crystal. And I want to get as many 7-star crystals as possible before having to choose which champ out of the basic to get for the 100% clear of Necropolis. So, this path has to be first. And if this path is first, it seems like I could go basically all in on Aegon if I really want to. And it is going to be, you know, the Strife path as well. But... You know, MSD was saying it might not be a bad idea to bring Wiccan for Gallon. And then potentially also Torch for Diablo. So let's just see what the team would look like if I were bringing those champions. So Aegon, of course. Dude, do I need to rank up my Torch? Or is he good? Like, he's rank 3. He's not even rank 4. He's ascended, but that might be a problem. I might need to actually rank this dude up tomorrow. When is your next path? So, Hib, so as far as when I'm actually doing the next path, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or Sunday. I'm either going to do a path on tomorrow, as in, you know, for me, Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday and Monday. We'll see. It has nothing to do with stuff in-game. It's everything to do with just real life, trying to, you know, manage the real life stuffs. And I'm not sure. Oh, so, dude, thank you for the 15 mads. Thank you, dude. Whoa, Elgato. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's this weekend, but I don't know precisely with the dates and times. I think chip damage is all you need to worry about, BG. Any big damage, you'll die anyway. Are you talking about in regards to Torch specifically, or? Oh, the hashtag lag spike over here. Lags, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the lag spike. Thanks, dude. A rank 3 ascended? Disgusting. A little bit, I know. Yeah, no need to rank him, I think. Okay. Okay. Nice job with Mojo Lags. How'd your run go, Lags? Right before I went live, I saw you in there. How'd things go? Okay, let me see though. So if I get these two on the team, and then if I put Wicked on the team, then I feel like I pretty much have to have one of these two on the team. And yeah, as you guys know, I don't care that much about the combo shield thing. It's nice, no doubt. It's pretty nice. What synergy is this? Oh yeah, perfect block. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cool. So I mean, I'm gonna go that route, and then last but not least, potentially last but not least, would be Odin. Now, I don't really think I'm gonna be able to make much use of Angela, so it has nothing to do with this synergy in reality. I don't care about this. I love this synergy. It's one of my favorites. But for Necropolis, I don't actually care. It has more so to do with just amping up Aegon, and then potentially using Odin in the events where I'm popping team revives, just to try to squeeze out a little bit of extra juice out of those things. Hello, BG. Hope you're having a good time. X, please. White Mummy. You've been working again? Oh my god. What the hell is this? Dude. I'm ready for something else right here, and I'm not quite sure what. But dude, I'm ready to go to war. Look at the handlebar mustache I got going here. This is incredible. I think I'm ready to go to jail, because I think I bashed someone's head in with a bat or something like that, dude. Holy cow. White Mummy. Crazy, dude. Warrior BG ready for war. There it is, dude. It's Warrior BG right there, man. They went great. I had a lot of items expiring today, so I knocked out Mike's Avenger Challenge and Finn's Mojo Challenge. Oh, you did both. And used everything that was going to expire aside from 20 plus refills. Damn, dude. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Do you still have the other challenges? Mike and Finn's other challenges? Do you still have to go in with Zemo and Tigra? Your Nemus from Walking Dead? Oh, I never watched Walking Dead. Added to the list. Man. Of all the things to talk about today, Muppets, Sesame Street, and Walking Dead. Put them all in the same category if I haven't watched them. BG, does Kabam allow the CCP to test Alliance War tactics before release? They mucked it up again badly. I don't think so. I don't think there's any spot of the game where you could test that on the beta. That's a bummer to hear, though, man. There's always a lot of feedback about Alliance War stuff from the Alliance War content creators, and it's almost always not good. There's a, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let me see here. Am I missing something, you guys? Why do I feel like I'm missing a key component of this team and this ain't it? Hold on a second. What am I missing? Oh, wait. Heimdall. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I swear I came to the conclusion before I read it in chat, but you guys are totally right. It'd be Heimdall. Yeah. Heimdall does help quite a bit. Oof. Dang. Wait, why did I also... Hold on a sec. Oh, I was like, yeah, wait a minute. Why do I even need Angela on this team? It's because of the Heimdall synergy, too. That's the only reason I had Angela over Proxima. Okay. Dang, so Heimdall... I mean, without Heimdall, then, yeah, it definitely would be this. But Heimdall pretty important, dude. I feel like Heimdall would maybe save me more resources than, like, Torch or something like that. Instead of Wiccan, you think? Mexican Joker? Don't need Odin? I know I don't need Odin, but, like, he's a 7-star that I'm considering taking a rank 2. And doesn't he do, like, actually some good damage in here? It's a consideration. I'm not saying it's locked in. I'm just saying it was a consideration. That's all. You guys always have so many energy refills expiring. What are the sources of them? I never have more than 1 or 2. I usually don't either. I just have a lot right now because of the bundles I bought. The free crystals usually give lots of energy refills, though. And all of my overflow ones are stuck in those. Is that Ziski in here? Saying, yo, BG, oven roasted veggies are a family fave. Extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper. Your fave veggie from this list: broccoli, red potato, sweet potato, squash, zucchini, onion, Brussels sprout. You know, I'm not a huge fan of oven roasted veggies, I gotta say. But I can still have some fave veggies. They're just usually not oven roasted. So, let's see. From that list, though, you're saying broccoli, red potato, sweet potato, squash, zucchini, onion, Brussels sprout. I love potatoes. Yeah, I'm a big potato guy, even though I haven't... Honestly, man, I haven't cooked potatoes in ages. But I would say put me down for red potatoes on the list. Followed probably by broccoli. Yeah, so actually the first 2 that you mentioned, just flip the order. Don't really like sweet potatoes, actually, which is crazy because I love sweet foods. But when it comes to potatoes, I just like the regular potatoes more. Squash is okay. Zucchini, onions, hate them. Brussels sprouts. I don't know if I've ever really messed with Brussels sprouts too much. I think I ate them one time when I was a kid and didn't like them. But most kids don't really like veggies that much. So maybe as an adult, maybe I'd be more into it. I don't know. I eat potatoes every single day. Fries and chips count, right? Oh, man. I guess that's true. Hate onions? Yeah, that's correct. I know there's lots. I know onions are in, like, so many foods. But usually, like, small... like, I don't know, just like onion powder flavoring or something like that, or a very small part. When it's like a big part of what I'm eating, no thanks, dude. I'd rather just not eat. Not into it. All right, anyway, so Heimdall does make me feel less inclined to go with Torch or Wiccan. Or Odin. Let me ask you something, though, you guys. Let's imagine for just a moment that Odin does make it to the team. Can he actually do much? What are the notes here? Let me see. Whenever the attacker is immune to one of the... Oh, no, that's not the... pillow hand's what I'm looking for. Whenever the defender is struck by a critical hit, the attacker is inflicted with a 20% stifle passive and a fatigue passive of minus 250 for 10 seconds. Reduces offensive combat power rate by the given potency and reduces crit rating. Can he actually do some damage? Like, hold on a sec. Let me just pop in here, man. BJ, have you ever tried okra? I don't think so. I kind of know what it is. I kind of know what it is because in like a low-level area of WoW, okra is needed for a quest. And I've also seen pictures of it like cut up and how it looks when it's cooked or something. But I don't think I've ever eaten it. I'd try it, but I just never... It's never... Okra has the texture of snot? Really? Okay, that's unexpected. Change Odin's stat focus. I'll do that later. It's not that big a deal. Luke Parr, thank you very much for hitting that member button. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with being able to now use all the kick-ass custom emojis, dude. Thank you very much. I hope that this dude is actually somewhat useful, but I'm guessing maybe not. What is Jubilee's thing here? Each of Jubilee's firework surges correspond to a basic attack. Orange is heavy attack, pink is light attacks, and blue is medium attacks. While a firework surge is active, the corresponding basic attack gains plus 200% attack rating for the attacker. If the attacker uses a basic attack that does not correspond with an active firework surge, or whenever any hit from Jubilee's special attacks is avoided using the Dexterity Mastery, Jubilee instantly gains 100% of a bar of power. Oh, Jesus, dude. Okay. So orange for heavy, pink for light. Do I need like a color-coded system here? I need like a... I need to write this down somewhere. No, okay, so orange for heavy, pink for light, blue for medium. Okay. Let me see if I could give it a go. I don't even really know the absolute best way to play Odin. It's been a bit since I've messed around with him. So it starts out with... No! It was orange, wasn't it? Wait. Is it every time... Parry? This is light. This is medium. Was it? Wait, is it only when the surge is happening? Is that it? So can I? Okay, I could just attack normal now. So now I have to do heavy. I think I get it now. Oh, was there an H under my bar as well? I think I see now. Oh yeah, I see the H for heavy. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay. I was looking only at her buffs and debuffs there. Okay. The fight doesn't seem too hard, but also like I'm gonna be ramping up with Aegon in this fight. I won't be using Odin, of course. Maybe I won't use Odin for this path. Alright, let me ask you guys something. For this other path, I focused... I can't even remember if I talked to MSD about it. For this path, we went over some things. For this path, did we say it was just all Aegon? Or is any other champ involved? It'll be the middle path on that last section. Maybe I just bring Odin for that one. I don't know. Only when active BG, so when she throws specials, yeah. I figured that out, but it's doesn't seem too bad, which is nice. Path 6 is Aegon food, yes. Okay. Odin path, you want Proxima on your team? Oh, is he bad? To ramp up on that path. Alan, thank you for the bug. Saying BGBGD, hello. That is all. Oh man. Well, hello. Hello, Alan. I was about to say Alan 3 times, but you know what? Alan, dude, thank you for the buck. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Clarissa sending over a buck as well with the face. What is that face? There's no mouth. Clarissa, is this a pre-show of no BG, don't bring that champ? Come on, Necropolis stream. Yes. Yes, that's correct. That's exactly what this is. Oh, man. I like onions, but F sweet potatoes. Easy, really? Dude, so many people... Clarissa also saying BG doesn't eat normal foods. A little bit. So many people love sweet potatoes. I wasn't expecting you to say that. Okay. I want to get this incursion run going. We can continue talking about this a little bit as we go in incursions, but I'm realizing now that like I need to get this started or else I am gonna run out of time. So let's do that, man. We'll start out with, I could put Gallon on the team, right? I think, now that we're getting to the higher ones. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, because Sector 4... this is next on the list to do. Okay, let's go. BG, don't forget, dot run. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Okay, I don't actually need to swap yet. Never tried sweet potatoes, but heard they're good substitutes in cakes if you hate yourself. Substitute in cakes? Really? I don't even remember hearing that. Dude, keep it going. I mean, it would kind of be fun to do a dot run. You're not wrong, man. Maybe I should. What is at the ready? The attacking champion Spirit Cage starts the match filled. Oh, that's right. The unblockable thing. Okay, forget that. The problem with the dots is like pyrokinetics and the other version, the lightning version. They use different combos. So you can't really use both of them. It's like one or the other. The 80% chance too. Dude, I keep it going. It's just too good. I'm going to keep it going. We'll see what I do on the other ones though, because we could still do both. All right. Let's hit it with Gallon here. ABG, been a CC player for quite some time. Game feels awful right now. The BG Season Alliance War. Does it? War for the longest has felt awful for me. Oh, dude, you just reminded me though. So what was announced during the live stream today? Anybody got any highlights? Somebody, sorry, I'm so sorry if people put it in the chat already when I asked before and I missed the messages. So sorry about that. What was kind of the talks today? Was there anything cool that took place, or was it Mostly kind of messed up or what? More and more and more content. What kind of content? There's already so much damn content in this game as it is. Holy cow, that was the first time seeing her heavy attack. That was interesting. Okay, and of course that one hit. You know what? That was intentional. I wanted to get knocked down. Obviously. Okay, that was unintentional. Okay. Settle down. This is zone 1. You're supposed to be dead by now. 8.4 April, probably. So they didn't announce it. They just hinted at it. Nightcrawler locked behind 3 seasons of Battlegrounds where you have to hit Gladiator Circuit. 3 seasons, huh? That's a lot. I mean, I was planning on doing that anyway, so it's not a big deal for me, but that is kind of a tall order for a lot of players. Interesting. Okay. Anywho, let's get Odin in here. Saga store, though. Anything cool about the Saga store? Let me see. Let's go with the medium damage. That'll actually, I think that might help with the armor breaks too. I don't know. Get these pre-fights on too. Sorry, during the initial setup here, it's actually harder to read, but I'm still curious about the live stream stuff. Sector 7 incursions? Did they actually announce that? 8.4 in April. Destroyer and Serpent are defender. They're both defenders? Saga talk. Do the 2 rounds of 7-star and special arena daily for rewards. Okay. Strangely, Brian only eats beans but isn't a Mexican food guy. Ask for the Taco Bell story. Whoa, 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 whoa. I maybe don't like all Mexican food, but the restaurant I went to the most, the restaurant that Laura and I went to the most in New Jersey was a Mexican food place. Same here. Same in Washington, actually. I like Mexican food. What am I doing? Why am I thinking about this? Let's roll. They announced how to get Nightcrawler. Have to do 3x Paragon Gauntlet. 3x make it to Gladiator Circuit. 3x side quest. So do everything. Do absolutely everything. So, interesting. The new Incursion challenge using just the tagged champ. I like the sound of the Incursion challenge using the tag champ thing because, as I mentioned, yeah, Incursions. I like Incursions. I like that it is something that should encourage using different champions, but it really doesn't. It encourages you to use Hercules because there's so much riding on the run once you make it to a certain point in it. And for that to all just go away because you mistime 1 parry or 1 dex or something like that, you need a way to stay alive. And the only way to do that currently is Hercules. Honestly, I think it's an Incursion design flaw. I think there's ways that they could design it better to encourage using more champs. It's not an easy ask because obviously Hercules is just busted, but I do think they could do something about the Incursions themselves to make that experience better. What else was I going to say? I brought in the wrong Odin first, but that's fine. Let's see. Crit rating. Yup. So I like the sound of that so far. We'll see how it actually plays out when it's live, of course. The other thing that you mentioned, though, having to do all that content, that was a little bit of my concern when they announced the Saga stuff in the first place. Sagas themselves, it sounds cool. It sounds like a way to kind of tie the game together into something a bit more cohesive and get people to like use different champs. And when you invest in those champs, you're not just investing for like the extreme short term, because like that, I think that's fine still. I think investing in a champ for like a specific challenge or whatever, I think that's fine. But it is nice knowing that, okay, you can invest in some of these champs and they'll be good for the next 3 months. Like that's pretty cool. So I like that about Sagas. However, my concern, specifically when we looked at the energy being like reduced, is that one, they just like want you doing a lot more stuff, and then two, of course, it kind of in some ways devaluing energy refills and like requiring more logins to take advantage of the changed timers on energy. So yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a lot. It sounds like a big ask of players. I wonder how loose it is in terms of, let's say you don't quite hit everything. Did they already talk about ways to like catch up on some of that stuff? If there is a way. Or just like a little bit of a grace period or whatever else. Without Hercules, they need to nerf incursions. Well, not nerf it necessarily, just remove the possibility of certain combinations of champs and nodes, like Void and any debuff node. Yeah, honestly, I think it's just the insane attack values that's like the biggest thing. So I would straight up say, yeah, they need to nerf this stuff. Or I also think it'd be a good idea. Wait a minute, did I not? No, I did. Okay. I was like, did I not use the pre-fights on Herc? I did. I'm not focused on this at all in game. I'm just thinking about Sagas. Anyway, what I was saying is the defensive hacks, like you're not really encouraged to take them. Because at the end of the day, you need to not get hit. So like the way to maximize your survivability, it's the age-old saying, good offense is like the best. How does it exactly go? A strong offense is a better. No. What is the offense defense line? Oh man. Hold on a sec though. Addy Brian, thank you very much for the 5. Before we go too far into the Saga talk, let me see here. Saying, are you a Mexican food guy? Oh, that's where that other comment came from. Yeah, a little bit, but like I'm just a picky eater is the thing. So, like, yes, I eat Mexican food, but every food I eat, it doesn't matter what culture it originated from. There'll be more foods that I dislike than I actually do like. I just kind of take a small amount of things from every culture to enjoy, and that's it. In Spokane, you're saying you're in Spokane, and we have a new place called El Cesar. There's no way I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? Best food for under $50 I have ever had. See, that's the thing about going out to eat and why I don't really go out to eat is I see $50 and I'm like, dude, that's food for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Damn. which is still like, yeah, you go to other restaurants. Mexican food does usually have like cheaper prices, more affordable prices compared to most types of restaurants. But at the end of the day, man, it adds up so fast. Like, as it should, by the way, because like there's a lot of work that goes into making that food and then serving that food. At restaurants, I mean, they really treat you like royalty. It's just, yeah, it ends up costing money. Quite a bit of money. The best defense is a mediocre offense. Yeah, there we go. The best defense is a strong offense. Thank you. That is the saying that I was trying to think of, though. Yeah. Oh, Yusafa, what's up, buddy? So yeah, if you could just end these fights significantly faster, you reduce your risk of dying straight up, more than like, oh, a little bit of physical resistance. So what they need to do in Incursions is they actually need to separate out these hacks. They need to have separate nodes where the only option is to pick up something defensive, and they need to make that defensive thing better, and yeah, force you into protecting yourself, essentially. Because otherwise there's, oh my god, hello Buffcorn, I have to. Even the like defensive hacks are offensive hacks too. Like Buff Cornucopia, there's a lot of defensive buffs that it gives, or like healing buffs and stuff like that, right? But it also gives you insane damage. The defensive stuff is just like a side benefit. It's a really strong side benefit, but it's a side benefit. All right, let's speed this up. Am I gonna die here to this Sim Supreme? What if we go in it with Angie? We good then? EG lives by the saying, to stay rich, act broke. It's not really an act, my friend. Not that I'm completely broke or anything, but yeah. Most people in this world don't have to act. I think it's a little bit the opposite. Is like most people live beyond their means. Because I mean, it's fun too, right? Like going out to eat, of course that's more fun. But it's just so unaffordable for, I don't know, 95% of people in this world, you know? Unexpected Prince, thank you very much for the 10. Saying, hey BG, happy Friday. Vox is quickly becoming one of my favorite champs. What's your opinion? The D-Gen is so much fun. I've actually never played Vox. He seems cool. I thought he was not good. Should not have used Angela for this one, by the way. Whoops. I thought people said he wasn't good, and I wasn't really interested in trying him. And then, I don't know if I just misunderstood, or if people came around to him, or what. But, like, now I know he's pretty good. And I've seen some people use him to great effect. I remember watching, like Andy's stream, and watching him use Vox in Battlegrounds. He seems really cool. I like his animations. I like his style. So I don't really have any first-hand experience with him, but yeah, he seems cool. Unexpected Prince, dude, thank you very much for the 10. Much appreciated, dude. Addy Brian with another 10. Dude, Addy Brian. Thank you very much. That puts you... Yeah. Thank you, dude. saying. For the big D. Oh, it's yours. Also, what's your bet on us getting 7-star Nexus per Odin at 4th of July? Is that even enough? I'm curious, actually. Like, legit. Would that be for the people that are usually in on the offers for 4th of July? Is that actually, so what's better? Would a regular class crystal be better or worse than a Nexus 7-star of any class type? Not talking about class Nexus. Talking about you either get, like, you know, whatever class type of crystal you want, or you get a basic Nexus. Of course, it wouldn't be like the only thing in there. There'd be the other goodies filled in too, but anyway, let me read the rest of your message. They have to keep Valiant players happy, and an Awakening gem for the units, or a 2 to 3-star gem per Odin. I could see the 2 to 3 gem being more likely. Because, oh, crit damage rating? Yep. Now I have crit and crit damage rating. Oh, beautiful. Crit damage rating. The insane armor break. This run is... Yeah, I wish this was like the highest difficulty, because this would be a sick run. This is going to be great. Do I want to go? Let's just go this way, actually. So, yeah, I could see the 2 to 3 rank up. Something that Kabam has always said too, which is not always the easiest thing to see as a player, but they like to keep the reward identity for certain areas of the game a bit more unique feeling. So even though players, we kind of look at 4th of July and Cyber Weekend and feel like, yeah, they're the same. They're like the biggest offers of the year. They both include a whole bunch of, you know, random goodies for, you know, all the bundles, along with the units that you already get. And then there's like some big way to dump the units that's good for free-to-play players and people who just suddenly found themselves with an overflow abundance of units, right? They feel the same as players, but Kabam, they treat them slightly different. And I think historically they've tried to, I don't know, maybe they go back and forth at times, but I think at least recently for 4th of July they've tried to keep it more to rank up resources rather than crystals to open. So what I could see happening is yeah, 2 to 3 rank up gems, 7-star rank up gems per Odin. It'd be a lot. I mean, hold on. I think I take that back. I think that'd be too much. 4th of July last year was crazy with the 4 to 5s. But I think 6 stars, you know, they were at like we're getting towards the end of their life cycle. They're still alive and kicking today, but like, you know, it's largely due to like Ascension and stuff. And also I still feel like that was a mistake. I feel like Kabam maybe in hindsight thinks it was a mistake too. But they just had so much riding on, like, yeah, they wanted everybody to buy those offers, so they made them insane. So even a 2 to 3 star, I don't know, man. That might be too much. Like, they've tried to be a bit more reserved on the 2 to 3s. You know, keeping, like, 2 of them in Necropolis. I mean, they've given out some of the materials from, like, gifting as well. But then 8.4 is going to be here. Like, I don't know. There's still a good bit of time between now and 4th of July to where those floodgates might open up enough that a 2 to 3 gem will be there, but yeah, I'm not sure. All right, let me see. Armor up buffs, 50% potency. Why in the world would I take that when I can just take this? Yeah, the armor break debuff potency. That's the one. Yo, Red Dog. PG, don't forget, the Paragon Gauntlet has Ascension Dust this month. Plus, you need to do your daily 7-star arena use. Thanks, man. I already did the 7 stars. And yeah, I haven't done the Paragon Gauntlet yet, but I will do that before the month's over. I was exploring the whole thing. But right now, Incursions doesn't have much time left. Has even less time than the monthly stuff, I believe, by a day. So this is top priority. I got a bunch of these runs to do. I think 1.5 tier 4 alpha per Odin. That's what you're thinking, Nick? Might be the case. It's funny, like it's so hard to gauge like where Kabam values this stuff. And they're really rushing 7 stars. I think they slowed down a bit. I think it was just that initial rush though, Hinach, right? I don't know. It's hard to say. I usually don't speculate on what's going to be in the offers because like it's such a crapshoot. But the one thing I will say is 7-star Nexus, if that was the only thing included, I would question if that was enough. But if it was like, okay, 7-star Nexus and you get a tier 4 alpha or something like that, I don't know, that feels pretty good. Along with the units and I don't know, whatever other like minor stuff that they also include, because they usually comes with like, I don't know, 5 different things, I think, right? But if those were like the kind of the top ends, but maybe not. It all depends on people who spend and what they think. Obviously, I'm not getting them, so. Dude, thank you for the 10. Oxygen with the 20 CHFs. Oxygen. Thank you, dude. Oh, man, I forget what that conversion looks like, but I think it's maybe something like that. Saints up BG. Tomorrow I turn 30 and I'm not ready in my head. Any advice? This is tough, man, because like I didn't care in the slightest about it. So my advice is like, who cares, you know? But obviously some people do care. Obviously a lot of people do care because, I don't know, it's been a thing. It's been the subject of like, I don't know, a lot of movies and stuff like that. And I don't know, the whole art imitating life thing. Like people seem to care. But I don't know, man. 30's so young. You know, there was a pretty interesting video that I watched. This is actually tough. Do I take the Fury buff potency, or do I take the stun duration? I feel like the stun is safer, but this will be more damage. I mean, let's just go for the safer play. The stun duration might be more damage too, just because of the 7-hit combos. So yeah. Anyway, there's a great video by Vsauce, and I am gonna very, very quickly Vsauce age. What if I just type that in? Okay, yeah, I think it's this video right here. The title of this video is "Did People Used to Look Older?" If you've never watched the Vsauce video, oh man, dude, Vsauce is amazing. One of my favorite YouTubers of all time. And so I can't remember how old the person in this picture is, but of course they look a bit older just because it's an older photograph. But they're probably like 18 or 20 or whatever they said in the whatever he said in the video. Maybe he was even younger than that. I don't know. But he made an interesting point when asking like just a huge number of people of what they felt like the best age was. And I think, I believe he said like the number that kind of came up the most was 36. Which now I'm no longer 36, so it's not as cool. But I remember watching that, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm 36. And yeah, I don't know. It's like, I think the reason they gave is like, it seems like a lot of people feel like you're kind of old enough where you no one ever has everything figured out, but you have enough things figured out while still young enough to you know, not have too many health ailments and stuff like that or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Even before hearing anything like that, though, I never cared. But especially after, like, if you really think about it, I mean, what is it? It's just a number. And, I don't know, man. I guess I can't find a reason to care. Other than just every day that goes by, you're, like, technically one step closer to death. But, like, you're still so far from it that it should never be something you focus on. It should just be, like, a little reminder to, like, you know, go after your goals, because eventually you won't be able to anymore. But, you know, like, I don't expect to care about my age until I don't know when. I'm 30, double checking. Yeah, I'm 37 now. I can't imagine caring about my age in my 40s. I can't imagine caring about my age in my 50s. Like, I don't know. PG, you are making me depressed. Sorry, Clarissa. Oxygen, dude, thank you very much for the 20 CHFs. Happy birthday. Happy soon to be, at least. Battlefield with the 22 months. Thank you so much, just with the Tweety Bird. By the way, Red Dog, you said my 40s are definitely better than my 30s were. Red Dog, I don't even, if I had to guess your age, I'm not sure what I would say, but I would not have guessed 40s. You definitely look way younger than that. Yo, BG, Buddy Lee, what's up? Made a YouTube appearance for the first time in 8 months today, dude. Welcome back. Now, I'm gonna go home. Simpsons back into the scrubs. Oh, yeah, okay. Going to Homer Simpson. Okay, yeah. That threw me off, the one missing R. But okay, I got you now. Yeah. All right, let me see here. Dylan, what do we have behind door number 1? Evening BG. Got impatient and opened most of my crystals. First picture is 50 Paragon dailies. Hot damn. Second is 26 stars. Was pretty surprised and happy to see Sim Spidey. Not sure why. Third picture, I have 7 stars now. Only one is duped. Twice now. Okay, let's see. Oh, Mr. Ducky. This is for the daily. Okay. Okay. You know, do you guys think they'll buff Sim Spidey anytime soon? I feel like they should. As much as I like hate on Stealth Spidey, at least I recognize Stealth Spidey. He does, you know, he's not too bad. Please don't tell me I should have figured everything out 9 years ago. Please, Brian, please, Vega. Listen, I haven't even come close to figuring everything out. I'm just saying you have things slightly more figured out. That's all. Dude, this is a future prestige god right here at Sig 40 already. The 7-star. Nice, man. Very nice. BG, you kind of look like Vsauce. You know, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me. Vsauce. You know what makes me excited about watching Vsauce videos as well? Hold on a sec. This is actually relevant. So the guy behind Vsauce 1, because there's a few of them, His name is Michael Stevens, and I want to show you how he looks. Okay, I want to show you how he looks in older videos and newer videos. And this guy, you know, he's not like he's not like a fitness dude. I'm not about to show you like a before and after where he's like all jacked now or something like that. But the reason I'm going to show you why this is relevant. Hold on, pulling up an old video. Dude, this guy's been on YouTube like since the beginning, it feels like. Where is a good example? All right, let me just look on this one. I think, personally, and this is very subjective, this is how he used to look. Okay? And this is how he looks now. And I feel like he looks better with age. I feel like everyone's always so concerned. Oh, I want to look younger or whatever, or something like that. There's more factors that go into it. Now, it's a nicer camera as years have gone on and stuff like that. A more interesting background. But if you'd separate all that stuff, like, I don't know. I think part of it is he's wearing a bald cap now. You know, at least a better one. This isn't even as clean as it always is, but, you know. The beard could do a lot. Unfortunately, this conversation is mostly talking about dudes, since we're talking about a dude here. For the ladies, I don't know. Sometimes it's a little different, but even then, I don't know. I feel like there's too much emphasis on people wanting to look young. There's like a certain level of like, yeah, you don't want to look like you're walking through death's door at any minute or something like that. But I don't think people necessarily look worse just because they're, you know, just because time keeps moving. And that gives me a bit of extra hope because I feel like I've gained, yeah, I mean, I not even feel like I definitely have gained weight over the years. It turns out sitting on your ass, editing videos and playing video games all day, it's a bit harder to stay in shape. It's a little bit easier to pack on some pounds. But I feel like, oh, okay, all I got to do is lose some weight, take a little bit better care of myself. I'll start looking a little bit better again, you know? Not going to be an Adonis walking down the runway anytime soon or anything like that. But I'm good with that too. That's fine. Wait, unexpected prints though with the 5. Age doesn't matter, health does. That's like the perfect way to boil all of it down though. Age doesn't matter, health does. Take care of yourselves. Take better care of yourselves than I'm taking care of myself. Quick question: what crystal would you like to see added to the game? Joke stream, anyone? I don't, not the last part there, please, God, please, no. What crystal though? You know, I'm gonna spin this question a little bit, and I want to see how you guys feel about a recent idea that I tried to pitch to Kabam a little bit, because Kabam, as you guys know, they don't really want us hoarding crystals. There's been times where they've like popped old crystals of ours and stuff, right? And I don't know, man. I feel like it's only a matter of time before they come after the egg, and I want this egg to never be opened because I want the universe to continue to exist. And so an idea that I pitched, and this is out of nowhere. They didn't say that they're doing another one of those, you know, forced openings or anything. It's just we've seen a few of them, right? So you can kind of anticipate eventually one's going to happen again. But there's nothing announced or anything like that. But something that I kind of pitched was like, hey, man, if people like to do something, maybe figure out a way to let players keep liking of what they're doing. Like, so what I told them is, hold on. if you gave us an area of the game, like just like a different menu to go into, that was maybe something similar to an entire page of like the gym badges from Pokemon. Maybe a bit of a hybrid of like the gym badge, like gym badges, like that page, and like a Pokédex, where you can actually like tap on each of the crystals that you have as they're displayed and like get more info about them. Maybe collecting them even gives like a little bit of a stat bonus, or something like that. Like maybe if you have all of the eggs, you get a little bit of an extra bonus for Howard or something. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like there could be something cool there where the way that you would get that crystal into like this new page is you essentially have to say like, okay, I'm not going to open this crystal. Like this spring egg, I'm moving it to, you know, my collection or something like that to remain unopened forever. But now I can collect it. If there was no stat, like, I don't know how I feel about the stat bonus sort of thing, because that sounds fun, but at the same time, then it would be way more encouraging to not open it. Whereas if it is just like a Pokedex style thing, you could say, oh, it's just purely cosmetic, it's for fun, you have the choice to open the crystal or not, you know. Either way, I feel like it'd be kind of cool. It'd be fun to collect that sort of stuff, and be able to gain some more info by like tapping on the egg. Or not the egg, but just any crystal that you put in your crystal decks, your crystal Pokédex, telling you like when the crystal came out and, you know, what champions were featured and whatever other info. I think it'd be kind of cool, man. There's a lot of really interesting, unique looking crystals. If we go to the MCOC Wiki Crystals page, actually. I'm not a huge fan of the MCOC Wiki, but it's not bad for what it is. It's just people putting this stuff in here for free, you know. But you could, what it is kind of good for is like taking a look at some of the past crystals. And is this even the right page? I'm not seeing the unique looking ones. I don't know if I'm on the right page or not. Maybe they're just further down. I mean, a lot of these are unique, but I was looking more for like, I mean, even just like this crystal right here, the way it has like the waves sort of like pulsing out of it. But of course we have the Deadpool thing here. Really, I was looking for like there's like these skull crystals. Man, these are just the holograms though it's showing, huh? But there are crystals that look like this. They were actual skulls. Dang, I think I'm on the wrong page. All right, whatever. I need to get back to this run. But the point is, I feel like there's a lot of actual unique crystals in this game. It'd be fun, personally, to have something like that. Did you go on a tangent that probably only him would care about? Yeah, perhaps. What do I want here anyway? Let me see. Tide of combat, armor burst. The attacker's basic attacks have a 20% chance to grant them an 8-second armor up buff. Is this the one? Wait. Special attacks inflict a burst of direct damage equal to 50% of the attacker's current armor rating. Like in principle, like this is a decent idea, but like I don't know, man. Maybe there's some way to make that one work. Just gonna go Tide of Combat, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, let's go Tide of Combat. I don't know. I'm not in love with Tide of Combat, but GBGBD, it's cosmetic. It wouldn't matter. Did you miss the Karina's challenge Führer? Are you talking about the what's it called? The new Karina's challenges with the what's it called? The emotes? Is that what you're talking about? I have a 3D version of that crystal skull. Ghost dog, do you really? I don't know what I want here, you guys. You know what? I'll go with some of this damage. We'll go with the lightning damage. Sure. I'll do a little bit of that. Just for fun. I have one of the skull crystals called the Sold Out Crystal, I believe. Wow, I did not remember that name. Okay. Keeping it forever. Okay. Yep, my buddy Moose made it and sent it to me along with a bunch of other cool MCOC-ish. Dude, I remember seeing some of the 3D printed stuff. I don't know that I've ever seen that crystal. But I have seen a bunch of cool stuff that people have made. I never pay attention to the name, so I'm so sorry. But I probably have seen the some of the stuff that that person's made. BGBG, don't know if you know, but Toxic Advance and Defensive Cascade is busted for 1 health herc in here. Oh shit, is it really? Interesting. Oh shit, dude, thank you for the buck as well. I don't think I've tried that. What if they sold actual crystals? High quality collector stuff. Yeah, Hinach. I mean, I think I asked Gabe about that. I don't know if you caught the interview that I did with Gabe, but that was, I think, my second question in. I was like, dude, there's no way that, like, I'm the first person to come up with this idea. You guys had to have thought about this. What about selling physical crystals and then having like an in-game, you know, like a redemption code? You'd buy a physical crystal for 10 bucks, 15, whatever it was. If it was high quality, I'm sure they could sell for more. There's people who buy the crystals that they gave out at Comic-Con that are this big. They're buying those things for like $100 a pop. Just ones that Kabam was giving out for free. Because of course those were limited quantity and all that. But anyway, point is people are willing to pay for that stuff. And Kabam, they like money, so how could they be oblivious to that, right? Thing is, of course, they're not. And it's just that, like, it, you know, it's not, so I can't remember exactly what Gabe said. Hold on, I think I should take, should I go with the Fury buff potency? Yeah, I think I should. I can't remember what Gabe said. I think it was like, you know, when they signed the agreement with Marvel, it was to make a Marvel game. It wasn't to make, you know, Marvel merchandise and stuff like that. And I'm sure for Marvel, even though they could make money selling those things too, maybe they already have so many physical products out there that they don't want to, maybe they have to be cautious of like how much they're flooding the market with. I don't know. He didn't say that part. That was just a little bit of added speculation. But yeah, I feel like a ton of people would love that, of course. Personally, I don't know. I don't really care about the physical stuff so much. I think it's because I've always lived in a smaller space and way more overhead in physical crystals than digital ones. That's true too. There's probably just more profits, like a much higher profit margin, selling an infinite supply of something digitally. And BG read Pixie's last 10 though. Oh my god. Not doing it again, BG. What did I not read? Hey, I'm raising my hand, BG. Oh my god. You literally are high as a kite. Okay. Can you at least read my message before you tangent, BG? Your last one is message retracted, so Sighing profusely and impatiently, old age. MST, you need to leave. What? To be that age again. Omni, sighing deeply. Thanks, Omni. Tomorrow's my B-Day. Oh, Clarissa! Yeah, happy birthday, by the way. BG making me depressed. Is that, are these all the messages? I think those are all the messages. I think I found them all. There we go. BG, you golf? Question mark. I have golfed. There was actually like a golf team in my high school, which I'm saying actually as in like, wow, I can't believe it, because I almost can't believe it, because I feel like my damn school, I don't know, we had like all the popular sports. That's not right. What I just said is not right. Golf is obviously hugely popular, but I when I think of sports for like kids, I think of like football, other football, aka soccer, basketball, baseball, you know, like all those ones. We had those. But then there was like the odd extra included activity there. And yeah, golf was one of them. Except it was like 2 people that could make the team and that's it. But I was like, dude, golf's pretty fun. I'll do the tryouts just so I could play free golf, sure. I'm not any good. I had like a pair of clubs that I think were like handed down from like, I don't know, they either came from a garage sale or they like came from my grandfather, who I never even met because he died before I was born, kind of thing. They were just some old ass clubs, and I was like, well, this is still gonna be fun as hell, so yeah, I'm gonna go play golf for free. Of course I didn't make the team. Yeah, I played every now and again just for fun. But am I good at golf? No. I love mini golf though, man. I one of my dreams in life is actually, this is a dream that I don't know if will ever come true, but it would have been really cool to like make my own mini golf course. I don't really care about the special damage that much. This one, it's like pretty good. It's pretty legit, but yeah, I think I just want the added basic attack damage. Red Dog with the 5s in. BG, have you seen the Tetris movie yet? No, I haven't. They go into the who owns what rights to what stuff a lot. Really? It's a really interesting movie. Interesting. I've seen a Tetris movie, but I don't think it's the one that you're talking about, because the movie I'm talking about is just like a 30-minute documentary that was made a bunch of years ago. But that's interesting, man. I gotta watch that. What's the exact name of it? Is it called just The Tetris Movie? What's the name of it, and like when did it come out? Because I kind of want to look into that. Will Jones with the 5 saying, I hear you like fun BG stats. This Battleground stats or me stats? If you do, this is for you. My 565 Ascended Bullseye got banned 100% of the season. All of it. It is crazy, crazy. Are you serious, dude? 100%? Please tell me you didn't just play like one match either. 100% of matches he was banned? Oh, he's totally balanced. Yeah. He's good for the game. Totally balanced champ. A really fun experience that exactly 0% of people wanted to play against, so they banned him that many times. God, that is crazy. Well, that's pretty funny, man. By the way, before anyone says it, I'm sure some people do like that bullseyes in the game. I get it. But I'm not one of those people. Ghost Dog with the book saying tweet Braga. Oh, dude, let's check this out. Ghost Dog. Holy cow. What the hell? Here it is. Me and my good buddy Moose. I'll always keep this game close, even when I'm gone. Damn, dude. This thing's crazy. Dude, somebody comes over and they have no idea what this is, and they're just like, you know what? Why don't you, I don't know. Maybe we're not gonna go to Ghost Dogs next time. I don't know what this is. Dude's into some crazy stuff. He's got a skull sitting on his table. Nah, dude, this thing's awesome though, man. I love it. Yeah, it's one of the coolest crystals for sure. It's always the crystal that I think of. Yeah, this would be in my office, dude. That'd be great if it's in your office. Wait, is it like a home office? I'm imagining like an actual like office. And if it was that way, and like your boss comes in, and you like, I don't know, he sees the skull, and you're just like, yeah, boss, I'm gonna help you with. And just like, you know what? I'm gonna go give this project to Johnson. Actually, let's. You have a great weekend. Wait, Red Dog. Tetris. It's just Tetris 2023. Okay. Got it. Let's see if I can check that out. Golf is less popular than all the sports you named in high school for sure. So you are correct. Yeah. But it is a hugely popular sport. No, my home office. Okay. I would get let go immediately at the bank. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe keep that out of the bank. This is why I reckon a season ban list would help Battlegrounds diversity in addition to banning phases. Maybe, Royal, maybe. I don't know. I guess that's what they're doing soon anyways, just in a different way. Maybe. I don't know. I'd like to see them try it just once, but I don't know that I'm a big fan of having a seasonal, like, just permaban of champs kind of thing. Let's grab that. I posted a video of him destroying Bullseye with a ton of champs. I know you can fight Bullseye with a bunch of champs that do well. So I think the biggest thing for me about Bullseye and me not liking him as a champ is I think it puts off newer players in a big way, which always has to be a consideration. There's certain mechanics in this game that Kabam has been doing a bit more of in recent times that feel like they kind of undermine some of the core mechanics of the game that players learn. And I mean, that's like true of any game, right? You learn something and it's not like, oh, okay, yeah, I learned something on day one, so now I'm good. Now I beat this game forever. I could never like that'd be a bad game too. And I don't know, maybe you could argue that like the more Kabam does this, the more it encourages players to learn about this. I don't know, man. But like it does so in such a punishing way. Of being like getting him out of that stun and then just immediately evade and deal a ton of damage. And if you don't dex the special, even when you play around that and like just having to eat that damage, I don't know, man. You're not wrong. Maybe he should only exist as a 6/7 star, or even just as a 7 star. I don't know, man. I think it's kind of just like the like I said, it's not just Bullseye. So maybe I'm just using Bullseye as like the champ to look to the most when kind of thinking about the overall difficulty of defenders and their mechanics. Because I also look at, you know, champs like Photon, and it's like, you know, there's always been a skill check in this game to dexing specials. Taking that out of the game of like, okay, no, your dex actually fails. And like, obviously Photon can still be taken down, right? She doesn't just become some unkillable force. There's other, it's just a different skill check in place, you know? I get that, but I don't know. Certain things I feel like either shouldn't or don't need to be touched necessarily. Technically Heimdall was the first champ in this game, I believe, to have an undexable special. With his special too. But it's also Heimdall, so it's like, it didn't really matter that much. You know, because like he wasn't that good of a champ anyway. But there was that threat that existed. If you really messed up. I don't know. It's a little bit hard for me to find the right words for it. But it just feels like certain things sort of just cross that line into something that I don't think is great. I think a lot of it too comes down to like, these are just the foundations of challenge. If you think about other challenges in the game, it like, if you look to Necropolis, let's say, right? The foundation of the challenge in Necropolis is like, it's built on like the champions that Kabam selects for it, right? But then the real challenge comes from the nodes, like the individual nodes on those champs, plus the like the path identity nodes, and then the fact that you're in there, and like once you're in there, you really don't want to leave, because then you'll be like, you know, getting rid of all this effort that you put in to get to that point in the path. Like things just like pile on top of like whatever foundation you lay down initially. So if you're already starting at like a pretty high bar for some of these defenders, it doesn't really leave much room to go anywhere else. Unless you really want players using like, at that point, like extremely specific counters. And I'm sure we will still see these champs in end game content that's difficult, but it's just personally, I rather keep the challenge like strictly to that stuff, instead of having these defenders that already start out at a 10 and then you're just trying to chill out in arena. You're not looking for challenge in this moment. It'll find you though. Versus you know, actually going out to seek that challenge in a specific area. Unexpected Prince. Thank you very much for the 5, saying, yo, BG, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Okay. Where is this gonna go? Something cheese related? I heard the food was good, but it had no atmosphere. Okay. Yeah. Wrong on my cheese guess, but I was right that it was a terrible joke. Boo. Unexpected Prince. Boo. Boo. Take a lap around the frickin' moon. Get your spacesuit out. Get out of here. Addy Brian, thank you very much for another 10, saying, I feel like Bullseye is more broken than Herc in a different way, but way bad for the game. Unit dump champ will be a boss in a Winter of Pain type event. Some defenders have been made too hard. Yeah, I like I said, I agree with the some champs be made too hard. I don't know if we can necessarily compare to Herc though. They're just very different in what they do. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is balance. Right? Herc is overtuned offensively, even though some people would disagree. But I think Kirk is overtuned offensively, just like I think Bullseye is overtuned defensively. Hard to compare, but yeah, it's just balance. That's all it is. If they like toned Bullseye down a little bit, maybe it'd be fine. But I don't know. Block penetration in this game is so brutal at times. It's one of my least favorite mechanics. Like, I like that it exists in some way. But when it feels overtuned, like, oh man, it feels so bad. It's like such a delicate balance, I would say, when it comes to any sort of block penetration or just taking damage on the block in general. It's one of the reasons why I was talking about in Incursions earlier, where like the damage output from some of these defenders is like just so astronomically high that you basically have to use busted champs like Hercules, because it comes to a certain point where even when you parry, you lose a solid chunk of your health bar, you know? Whoops. Not playing around that evade. All right, dude, Addy Bride, thank you very much for another 10, though. Sally Boyd, thank you for the buck with the beach umbrella there. Saying, tweet, I'm almost there. Almost where? You about to push a progression title? I don't have a tweet from you. I got nothing. Sally Boy. Is your Twitter account set to be publicly viewable? Did you tag me in the tweet at Contest Champion? Did you do you have a different name on Twitter? Because I actually got nothing. And was it something recent? Because if you sent it like yesterday or something like that, then yeah, it's also gone from my feed. Too far down in the feed. Let me know. I'll check back with you. Chris with the 77 freaking months. Chris. I think it's impossible, dude. There's not that much time on this whole damn planet. Have you incorporated anything new in your diet recently? You also said if you hate Bullseye, just say it. You won't get canceled. You're too old for that. I do hate Bullseye. I think I made that abundantly clear. I tried to, at least. It sounds like Serpent has Pierce. Oh, no. And a way of preventing you from pushing him back. Huh. I don't know that I hate the mechanic of preventing pushing the opponent back. That applies a different sort of pressure, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel about that, actually, I guess, in time. That's interesting. I found that to be interesting, at least. The Pierce and block penetration stuff, though, like I said, I don't care for that stuff too much. Angela's about to hit like a truck. Yep. Anything recently in my diet, though? Chris. No, but can I tell you something that I would like to? Is it still rice and beans? I actually don't even eat rice that much anymore. Do you really beans mixed with something else? When I'm eating beans, I mean, sometimes it's rice and beans, of course, right? But anyway, I've never been a big smoothie guy. In before ball joke. I've always kind of wanted to be, though. Smoothies, they seem like pretty healthy. I mean, I guess it depends on what you put in there, but for like the most part, you know, you could put like a lot of healthy stuff in there, and like they taste pretty good and stuff. And I've certainly made smoothies in the past, but I feel like feel like so many healthy people, when they talk about the stuff they eat, they're like, oh yeah, for breakfast I make this killer smoothie or something. I'm like, dude, I need to do that. I need to try that for like a period of time and get used to it. The part that I struggle with when it comes to that is like, well, one, I'm lazy as hell, you know, when it comes to prepping any sort of food related things, at least. Oh man, I just don't want to do it. I should really start using Angela more, by the way. I feel like she's hitting harder than Herc at the moment. And then, like, produce sucks. It goes bad so fast. Like, I plan on getting a lot of, like, frozen stuff. You know, for, like, the fruit that I'm gonna put in there, you know. I'll get, like, some frozen fruit and stuff. But, yeah, so not really anything new recently, but I would like to do that. I'm gonna try to set up a plan to do that more soon here. These are great. My main one I get is strawberry, banana, and pineapple. Oh man, that sounds delicious. I'm trying to stimulate growth for his hair. Oh my god, really, Chris? I'll take the bald cap off, man. Do you want a suggestion? I mean, feel free to suggest anything. We've been through this though, man. I'm just a picky eater is what it comes down to. BG, do you add raw eggs into your smoothie? No. I had raw... What am I, Rocky? Hell no. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw some raw eggs in here. Sounds delicious. I get frozen strawberries and get fresh bananas for my smoothies. Yeah, I mean, bananas, you could... Bananas I probably won't get frozen because they are, like, you can get them decently all year round, right? But, like, strawberries, yeah, if I wanted them in my smoothies, you, like, pretty much have to, right? There's not even really a choice. Which I don't think is bad. I mean, frozen fruit, it do taste good. I love cherries, and there's, like, a brief period of time in the year where cherries are, like, actually reasonably affordable. And then every other time of the year, it's like, oh, you want some cherries? Okay, $24.95 a pound. And you're like, I didn't know I had to open up an additional credit card in order to get a couple pounds of cherries. Sorry. I'll come back at a later date. You see my last post? Sally, hold on, let me fight this boss real quick. Oh, the Purify. That was a non-crit for 600k. No, I still have nothing here. Are you tagging me in the tweet? Once again, is your account set to be publicly viewable? If it was set to private, you have to send the tweet again. Because all tweets, while the account is private, I believe, stay private. I don't know if that's for sure how it works, but I think that might be how it works based on past what people were saying before. He also said Salvador Sanchez at Sallyboy. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. Have you heard of Balatro? Am I even saying that right, Nick? I put in 40 hours over the past 10 days since it came out. No. Dude, I thought this was some food-related thing. This is a game? Hold on. Looking it up. I'm a lot more excited now. What kind of game is this? Balatro on Steam. Nick, why am I not surprised to see that it is a card-based game? Oh, but these are like actual 52, you know, this is like actual playing cards. Interesting. Big Spalatro keeps crashing on PS5. I like this image right here. It's cool. What kind of, I mean, yeah, what kind of game is this? Hold on a sec. Raised Fist adds double the rank of lowest card held in hand to Molt. Interesting. Haven't heard of it. It's a poker-based roguelike, the most addicting game ever. Okay. It's all about getting the biggest number possible. Interesting. Okay. Sounds pretty fun. But no, man, that's the first I've heard of it. Unexpected Prince with the 5 saying my favorite BG line of 2024 is seriously, who put Kindred in the game? Oh, man. So who's where's Kindred or Bullseye? Oh, Bullseye. Yeah. There's I mean, I say that a lot of times jokingly. I kind of tend to say that when I'm just getting my ass kicked. Which is a lot. And you're going to keep hearing me say that a lot. And I'll probably say it about Kindred again. But Kindred, no, I don't really have a problem with Kindred. Other than I haven't really learned how he works that well. And I mean, he's going to mess new players up for sure, too. But I do think there's a bit more at play there. Like, players have more access to the mechanics that they've kind of built up over time. And he'll be that annoying champ that players will look at and be like, oh, damn, dude. I want to fight this Kindred right now or something like that. But I know Bullseye, I could just see an entire group of players. Like, imagine this. Imagine 100 players download the game today. It's probably not that hard to imagine. There's probably more than 100 players that download the game today, like new players, right? But 100 players download the game, let's just say. And those 100 players, let's give them a little bit of time. Let's say these players are also like fairly dedicated to the game. Like dedicated enough that like they're playing daily for long enough that they, like, I don't know, they've picked up the power and dexterity masteries. Maybe they haven't been playing for super long, but they've at least done that. And they've also went through the parry tutorial, and they're kind of figuring things out. And then they come across Bullseye. Or a few other champs that are, like, similar in how they can really mess you up. I don't know. I'm just thinking about, like, the number of players who face that and are just out. Maybe it's wrong to even think about the players who have quickly enough picked up those masteries, because those players probably would stick around. But I think a lot of players, maybe they don't even understand how that stuff works. And they're just trying to fight Bullseye normally. They're not even parrying him. Because they don't even know how parry works yet. This is probably the better group of players to think about. And they just push him to a special one and get their asses kicked. I don't know. Maybe to a newer player, maybe it wouldn't even feel that different than all the other stuff in the game. Because to a new player, dude, you get your ass kicked as a new player left and right regardless. It's tough, man. It's a tough situation to be in, because I understand where Kabam's coming from. Where, like, they need to keep increasing the challenge. Otherwise, players are going to be bored. But there's got to be a better way. There's got to be more fun things they could do. There just has to be, man. I don't know. New players won't see Bullseye in early content yet. What about when they revamp that stuff? Because if you look to early content That was the end of that run, by the way. When you look to early act content, it has champs in there that didn't exist when that content was made. They've went back and updated that stuff a few times. Plus the monthly event quest. For that month, if you downloaded the game in the month where Bullseye was a thing, and you're like, dude, I love Bullseye, and then you just get your ass kicked by him, I don't know. I'm trying to think how I would feel, and I don't think it would dissuade me from playing the game. Maybe it would get me more excited. Because then I'd be like, how is this happening? Let me go to the internet. Let me use the power of YouTube and figure it out. I don't know. It's certainly not all bad. I think it's certainly not all bad, but I do think, like I said, it's a very delicate balance. And maybe if it was balanced just slightly more in players' favor. Sometimes that's all it takes. I don't know. It's hard to think about it because, like, you almost need to see players go through it to understand how they're gonna react. Okay. Anyway, let's see. You do know you're taking up Abdo's spot to stream, right? Oh, we're gonna raid Abido in a minute here. Is he live? He's not live. Is Abido in here? Hold on a sec. I sent Abdo a message earlier. Abdo? I don't think he's live, right? I'd like to raid him. Let me see. No, but I want to see Zoe. Okay. Let me see here, though. Unexpected Prince, thank you again. Wait, Sally. I still have nothing from you. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'd love to look at your tweet. But, I still have nothing. I don't know how to use it, ugh. I'm sorry. You got a couple more minutes to figure it out, and then I am going to be wrapping things up here. Addy Brian, thank you for the 5 saying, do you think with newer broken champs with recoils, or that recoils have become a lot less used than a few years ago, like Ghost 2? They removed the need IMO. I don't think they removed the need. I don't think there ever was a need, but the reality is I think they're just as good now as they've always been. Potentially even better. Yeah. The reason for that is because it doesn't really matter how strong a champ is. If you can make them stronger, if you can make them faster, if you can clear content faster. Like, there's so much to do in this game. There is an unlimited number of things to do. And Kabam is still adding more. So just being able to get through it in as fast a way as possible. Take any of the champs that you like. They're not recoil friendly, right? Take Sunspot here. Not recoil friendly. Guess what? He's still faster with recoils on. There are some champs where they're not as good. Or they don't benefit like to the same degree. And those are champs that gain like massive fury buffs. But I don't know. It feels like Kabam, for a period of time, they did have a lot of champs coming out with massive fury buffs or just other like passive ways to increase their attack. And in that case, you didn't really gain like a 60% damage boost. You know, might have only been 10-15% in some cases or something like that. Some of them even less. Like running crossbones, you probably gain even less. But they've also shortened all of the quests to make it so that any sort of health penalty that you pay for running recoils, it doesn't really matter that much. It only matters when you have to go through, 10, 12 fights or whatever, and suddenly that 5% is adding up real fast. And whatever health you're taking at the start of the fight adds up real fast. So, no, I still think recoils are extremely important. In Battlegrounds, they're not used nearly as much, but everywhere else in the game, if you want to maximize your rewards, you got to be Sonic. You got to go fast. Usually the one thing not discussed tonight, there's a new quest featuring... Wait, let me update this, I think, right? Or did I already update it? No, I don't think I did. Basically, one thing not discussed tonight, there's a new quest featuring champ/node combos from Master's War. Oh, really? This is how we get the final Deathless King group piece. Okay, interesting. The content will have a 2-hour timer. Whoa! Okay. Interesting. Might need more time to think about that one. That sounds pretty interesting, though. We'll see how it actually plays out when it's in. EG, did you hear about 7-star Kingpin and CGR allegedly being added in March? Hinach. I will eat my foot if that's true. And I got a big ass foot. So I hope I don't have to eat it. I don't think those champs are being added. Not as 7 stars. Not this soon. I think Kingpin is I think Kingpin will come before CGR, but I think it's still too early for Kingpin even. We'll see though. Gotta get at it eventually, I suppose. Overload to relax. I think part of the name's cut off, but thank you very much for the 100 rupees. Said, is this the time Kabam introduces a real 1v1 mode? How about adding features such as more than one special 3 and automated arena features? W/T win probability? What is that exactly? I feel like I should know what that means, but it's not coming to me. W/T win probability? Is that just with? Or is that just two ways to say it with? Oh, wait, hold on. Sally boy. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. You said almost there originally, right? Finally got the tweet from you. You are almost there. 3 more to go. Plus, you figured out how to use Twitter, so that's a huge win right there. Almost there indeed. Okay. Going back to your message here, though, Overload. A real 1v1 mode is not going to be better than Battlegrounds. It exists. We've played it in the arcade. If you've ever been to a Dave & Buster's, which I don't know if there's Dave & Buster's outside of the States. And surely Canada too? I'm not sure actually. But with Kabam being a Kabam-based or a Canada-based studio. Anyway, but yeah, even in the States, most people haven't, but most people don't have a Dave & Buster's nearby that they go to. But anyway, like you can play a 1v1 in that game, and it's fun, you know, for a bit of laughs for a couple hours, something like that. But it's not actually any good. MCOC is a reactive game. You're waiting for your opponent to make a move so that you can parry them, so that you can, you know, intercept them or whatever. Like, it's not fun in the long term. It's just good for like a drinking game or something like that, you know. You also said adding more than one special 3. I don't know that I care about more than one special 3 because I skipped the specials anyway whenever possible. If you're talking about animation wise, if you're talking about what they do mechanically, the champs are so complicated as it is. I don't know that they need to have another special 3. And then automated arenas, I wouldn't want automated arenas either. I'm so sorry to be so down on the things that that you want added to the game. They might be awesome things, and everyone you know, has our own things that we want to see added to the game. But personally, I don't think I'd want any of those added. I'm so sorry to say. They're not bad ideas. And I can spin one of those ideas at least. I mean, one of them already is spun into like Battlegrounds, right? That's the 1v1. And you could certainly like iterate on that and come up with something for like a 1v1 too, for like another competitive thing. And then I don't really care to have like more than one special 3 in the game, but I could see alternate other things like cosmetically being pretty cool, you know? So I don't mean to like crap on your ideas or something like that. But it would have to be done in the right way, which also takes dev time away from other things that Kabam could do. It'd be tough to justify doing that stuff, I feel. So yeah. Pretty tough. This man just keeps yapping. Abby Doe, I've been waiting for you to go. Are you live? Not even live. What the heck? Are you streaming? What's an ass foot? Did he get done with Sector 4? Is he still tangenting? I mean, I'm tangenting a little bit, but you know. Omniscience, thank you for the 9 New Zealand bucks. Saying, Brian, who's your favorite moderator of your stream? Myself. And if you can award them, what would the award be called? The best moderator award. And I'd give it to myself because I can time out even the mods. So, listen, I don't like to say best, actually. Use the word best, but another word for best is just most powerful. And if I'm the only one that could time out the other mods, then I am the most powerful mod, and I am the best mod. No, the actual best mod, I don't know. Why would I even try to start a fight between the mods by picking a favorite? I've never thought of a favorite. All the mods are cool. That's all you need to know. And thank you to all the mods, especially for answering questions that I may not necessarily see just from being outnumbered and from keeping the crazies at bay a little bit. Red Dog, thank you for the buck as well, saying, I always liked finding a boss I couldn't beat in other games. When I was a noob, for sure, dude. The game turned into avoiding that boss. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that's the whole thing that I was like trying to process is like what happens when you come across Bullseye as a new player. And that's why I was a little back and forth about like, oh, but it kind of does get me excited. But yeah, that's the whole idea. You're exactly right. It's like those bosses still exist. The bosses have always existed. It's just that like the standard fights have become bosses, which is part of the problem. Because when I was new, dude, Act 2 Kang, Act 3 Thanos, the jugs in Act 4, dude, these things are like still stuck in my brain as like, dude, I need to get better. This is something I'm working towards. You know, this is why like Kabam cannot come up with a hard enough challenge. Not in like a permanent while also being worthwhile sort of way. Because like I'm ready to like see those challenges and it gets me excited. But when you start out with like that base level champion already just being that annoying, it's like, I could deal without that. Just imagine any other game where like they give you a boss as like a regular fight. You're like, nah, I kind of want some nuance to it. Sometimes I just want to relax in the game. Nasty Dan with the 2 months just saying good evening all. Nasty Dan, good evening to you. And good night. I'm going to be ending the stream. Dude, thank you so much for the 2 months. Really appreciate it. But Abby Doe has started his stream. And I think it's time to head on over that way. Abby Doe said, I'll fight any mod, anytime, bring it. Whoa. Whoa. Abby Doe is woken up and chosen violence today. Okay. Well, anyway, if you want to fight him back, here's a stream. Give him hell. The champion boss was also annoying, but once I figured out a cheese for the dexing, it was easy. I love the champion boss. I think... You guys know how much I love 6.2, right? But I also think some of the like the criticisms of that content were valid. Of like, yeah, this is too challenging. I don't talk about it that much anymore, but I've always been like a big. Wait, hold on. BGBG messaged Simon online. He's okay. Appreciate our thoughts and good wishes. And he still has your birthday present for when he gets back. Oh, Sanskrit. I wish I didn't read that message. Good to hear that the devil himself is doing well, though. But I don't talk about it that much anymore. But even though I liked 6.2, I still think the most ideal setup for like adding challenge to the game. And I think I said this in like my state of the game video that I put out in probably 2021 or something. It's been a while at this point. Where like you can tone down the difficulty a bit for certain quests, but if that's all there is as an option for difficulty, then I'm personally bored by that. Like, let's say 6.2 is here, right, in terms of difficulty. It was nerfed, but like even on release, if the difficulty was actually down here, I'd be fine with that. If there was also like a reason to step things up in a certain way, and that difficulty was like even maybe a little bit higher than what it was. And we sort of got that with Karina's challenges. I think like Karina's challenges, they did do a decent job of adding like challenge stuff. Because I talked about that way before Karina's challenges. But I remember I used to talk about it in the way of just like looking at quest rewards. So like you go into the event quest, and I would still like to see this where you look at the quest and you see completion rewards, you see exploration rewards, and then what's missing is I would have like a third little row here just to be like challenge rewards or something. And it could be super specific of what that challenge is. And then just have like a cosmetic reward, just a, you know, if you want sort of deal. I would personally like stuff like that. I don't know if it makes enough sense for Kabam to do it for the entire player base and their bottom line and all that, but yeah, I would love to see stuff like that more. Okay, anyway, enough rambling for today. I'm going to link one more time to Abby Doe's. He's live. If you want to continue the party, head on over that way. And I am going to head out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably not Incursions tomorrow. Or not, sorry, Incursion. Probably not Necropolis tomorrow, but maybe. We'll see. Either way, I'll be here. And before I go, shout out to the big D space pause Addy Brian. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you to everyone else too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.